helps him with the iPad. How else do you help John? You help him walk. And I know something very important that you help John with.
Yeah.
Tell him how.
I tell him that I help him eat.
Right. John can bring the fork to his mouth, but he has trouble getting the food on the fork. So Tyler very often sits next to him and helps him get the food on the fork, and so John can then eat his lunch or dinner or whatever it is. So he's a big help with that.
Wow.
Ninja Turtle.
When's his birthday?
When is John's birthday? Or Tyler's birthday?
It's in January.
January.
What day? What day? What day? What day? Sorry.
Wait, so your birthday is also reported 2010?
10. Tyler is January 8th, 2010, and John's birthday is September 25th, 2006.
Very good. So what do you guys think? I think Tyler sounds like he's a pretty cool brother. Yeah, I think you've been really helping your brother. It sounds like you've excellent help to him.
He helps Aveline too.
Oh, of course, Aveline. You always should help her.
Sometimes Aveline does not need any help.
But you still try to help her.
Yeah.
Okay, move on, next topic.
Last two questions for Tyler. Go ahead.
I have a question about John.
Okay.
If Tyler didn't help him, how would John? How would John be or act?
Without a little brother?
No, I mean without he didn't help. Tyler's help.
Without Tyler's help, I'm sure somebody else would help John, right? Me and Daddy help John throughout his day and in school, which I think I brought up for a second, but
I help him.
you do, but she's saying if you didn't help him. But since, thank God you do, right?
Is he going to preschool?
Who, him? Yeah. In school, John always has an aide with him, and that aide travels with the child throughout the day and never leaves their side. So they help them eat and walk and get from therapy room to therapy room or gym class or music class. So they get their own personal person with them throughout the entire day. Good.
How can he write?
John doesn't know how to write yet. We're working on
He draws
drawing.
pictures.
So, pictures.
What is life like for John?
What is life like for John?
I would say it's a very, very happy life. I've never seen anyone happier than John. Imagine if you were, when you're the happiest, and as you can see, that's John all the time. It's just happy.
We try to keep John very
But
involved in all
Daddy,
the sports and activities, try to give him everything that
my
you
mom
guys
is
have
just
in your
trying to
life
talk
so
to
that he
these
can
ghosts.
experience everything just in a
And I'm
different
trying
way.
to talk to these ghosts too.
I was just going to say,
What?
what did we just get? Her question is, do you have any pets?
Yeah.
What do we have?
Dogs.
How many?
Two.
What are their names?
Dixon and Dexter.
They're puppies.
Break their legs. But they
He didn't break his legs, then
But
he
they
fell down the
missed.
stairs, but he didn't
Oh, he
break his
didn't.
leg.
Does the aide with John during gym class, or does another teacher help him during gym?
The aide helps them in gym class as well as the gym teacher and their regular classroom teacher.
What do they do in gym?
They do everything that you do. They go bowling, but they, instead of rolling the bowling ball, they might push it down a ramp into the pins, down to bowling. They use the parachute. They go square dancing.
We've done that.
They just might need a little help getting pushed around or wheeled or whatever.
Well, I do gymnastics too. Music.
You go to music class too?
I don't do music class, gymnastics,
question, and then we'll do your activities, right?
How does John go to sleep?
John is the best sleeper ever because all he does, we have adapted his bed so that there's a little staircase. He can climb right into the bed himself, and then he just kind of passes out. He has a toddler bed. You know what it is? He has so much going on throughout his entire day with all his therapies and all the things that he has to do and having so much fun that he's exhausted. So he actually sleeps from 7 at night till 7 in the morning.
Wow.
I wish I could do that.
Me too.
I do it till like 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Last question, guys.
Wake up early.
How do you get upstairs in your house?
We actually don't really have many stairs in our house,
A
but
ramp like to get up.
we don't. But he puts his hands on the railing that we have, and he can move his legs to walk up the steps just like he gets on the stairs.
Sometimes does he put his hands on something?
Well, he used to crawl up the steps, and now he's up to like holding onto the railing or your hand to help him, and he'll walk up the steps that way.
You girls have a lot of good questions, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take a little bit of some time to do some different activities to help you understand maybe what it really feels like, or kind of give you almost like a little bit of an experience of how it might feel like if you couldn't use your hands the way that you're used to, or you couldn't see the way that you're used to, or hear the way that you're used to. So in a minute I'm going to call up people by names, and we're going to do some experiments, and some of us are just going to observe, and we're going to all have a chance to do something, okay? So can we move this circle? Can we sit